Okay, I want to try to cover about three things here. First, I think I join with many of my fellow Americans in being somewhat disgusted at the performance actions of my president and vice president in their meetings with the president of Ukraine. Um, they were just being obnoxious bullies just because they were in a position to do so, and I don't get it. I think they should have, treated Zelensky with a little bit more respect. Why Trump would just deliberately bully a guy because he's in a position to do so. They already had that mineral deal on the table, and I mean, how somebody could go in, how companies could go in and mine, for precious metals, during a war, I don't quite get. I'm kind of seeing that, any mining operation being deliberately attacked by Russia, and that not going well, that could end up starting World War III, but that's a different discussion. But I just don't get why Trump felt he had to just bully a guy because he was in a position to do so. Then I guess that's just who Trump is. I don't know, but I'm hoping they kind of resolve this. They come back and they put it on the table. But how Mr. Trump could like a guy like Putin who has deliberately lied many, many times. Now, I'm thinking Trump has got a very, very short memory. That before the Ukraine invasion, occurred, Putin was across the table with several world leaders, Macron and Olaf Scholz, and I don't think Biden ever went over there, but I know Anthony Blinken and the Foreign Secretary for Germany, Annalena Baerbock. She was over there. Putin had this about a mile-long table. He'd sit on one end, they'd sit on the other, and Putin had deliberately lied to a number of the world leaders about what his intentions were. And I remember Olaf Scholz, in the interview that he gave, like the Tagesschau or one of those, ZDF Holta, but Olaf Scholz was royally pissed. This image is burned in my mind where he goes, "Das ist Putin's Krieg." This is Putin's war, and you could tell that Olaf Scholz did not like being deliberately lied to by Putin. Putin is not someone you can trust. Putin is not someone you capitulate to because he's not going to keep any single damn promise he ever makes. I don't get where where Trump is going with this. But I'm kind of pissed at what what Trump did to Zelensky. I just don't get that. But enough said about that. I didn't set up my YouTube channel to get political, but a few of my posts will be political. But again, I think I join with many of my Americans in being pretty upset at our president. Over this. Okay, let me talk about the next thing. Now, I was going to do a job up in Litchfield. But the guy called me last night. He goes, "We're going to be rather busy. They got this arts and crafts festival over there." He goes, "Hey, can we put this off to Monday?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, that's no problem." It's kind of hard to park in there when they got a festival going on anyway because they got the streets that well blocked off. So Monday actually works out better. But what I had planned to do, after I fixed this, I'd already parked there. I'd have an easy shot to video this crafts and wine festival and stuff, and that would be fun to video. But I could drive up there anyway. I could have and go through I'm not interested in tasting wine, because I've got a sugar problem and it doesn't take too much alcohol to get me to the point where I couldn't drive. But I save my alcohol consumption to being at home when I'm not going to be a danger to anybody else. But anyway, like I said, another thing. I don't like to video recognizable people and put them on YouTube because not everyone appreciates that. So, anyway, I could drive up and get that, but I won't. But I tell you what I will probably do is video this Buc-ee's that they're building, here in Goodyear. It's just off Interstate 10. I'm going to give the exact address. It's not there yet. It's still in construction. I'm going to kind of show the construction progress on it. I'll post that. And the third thing is for a comment that Benny Sparks had made, and she may not quite understand where I'm coming from in my videos, where I'll pick out 2 or 3 of the single female YouTubers and talk about, throwing them on the ground or throwing them on the bed and kissing them all over. But the only reason I'm doing it is that I want to shut up the people that saying I'm gay. I've never been gay. Now there were, when I went to school, there were a handful of people. There may be one or two of the people that I went to school with that still think I'm gay, but I've never been gay. But there's still a few people that might think that way, but I'm trying to shut them up, or anybody else that had nothing to do. They go around spreading lies about me behind my back. But I'm hoping they got better stuff to do. But another thing she said, I know there are plenty of tuna fish in the sea. And if one chick won't serve you a tuna fish meal, another chick will serve you that tuna fish meal. Now, I'm hoping that goes right over the heads of the kiddos, because that's not meant for the kiddos. Okay, bye-bye.